My lash clusters have been falling off since Saturday. I applied them on Saturday. That's just a little disclaimer. But happy Monday or whatever day you're watching this vlog. My name is Octavia.Darling. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a 4 a.m. daily routine video. As you can see, I'm dressed, ready for the day. Let me show y'all what I'm wearing. So, we have an all gray monochromatic look going on today. I have on this gray cropped top. This is from Zara. These pants are like those, I think they're like gaucho pants. I think that's the proper name of them. These are like a soft light gray. Love the material. These are from Danskin. And then I have on this gray headband, and then my locks are in a high ponytail. So last week I made the executive decision to dye my hair. I basically dyed my roots a dark jet black, and I dyed like my locks. It was a copper brown, but the color didn't come out how I thought it would. However, I do like the results. I like the darker look because the bright red was just too much. It was very messy. It limited me on the type of colors that I could wear, which I really didn't like. So I needed to switch it up. I'm probably going to end up just dyeing my locks like a dark, like a jet black, since I only did the roots, just so that it can be darker and that the red can still appear, but it's just like on a darker tone, if that makes sense. With today being Monday, we are about to go do some grocery shopping. I'm really focusing on stepping up my wellness and implementing supplements back into my routine because I stopped consuming supplements for a while just to see how my body would react to it. It wasn't really that much of a difference, but I did notice as far as like my gut health, there was a major shift. So I want to go ahead and make sure I lock back in with that and just be more intentional with consuming the proper supplements on a day-to-day basis, as well as my healthy eating routine. So that's what we're about to get into, but first let me hydrate. I'm currently at this restaurant called Emily's Pancake House, and I came here for breakfast because after the amount of grocery shopping I did, I was very exhausted. There was no way I was about to go back to the house and cook breakfast, and no, not happening. So this is not a part of like my usual daily routine. This is a big plot twist. But I'm just exhausted, y'all. I need some energy. Remember, I had a really nice workout today, and I didn't have any breakfast yet. I've only had water with lemon. So I need to like refuel, replenish. And it's already about to be 11 a.m. By the time I get back to the house, I really want to just start working. I don't want to like have to cook, clean up, that type of thing. I just want to get to the house, put up my groceries, and then like lock in on work. So that's what I'm doing. But yeah, I'm going to enjoy my breakfast, decompress a bit, and I'll check back in with y'all when I get back to the house. We have green beans, fresh oregano, baby bella mushrooms, fresh parsley, fresh cilantro, extra virgin olive oil, and my natural juices. So I get my natural juices from Fresh Time. They always have an assortment of different flavors of natural juices. This one in particularly is the watermelon and lemon juice. Oh my God, I just realized this is beet juice. I usually get the red thyme juice because it has other like fruits and vegetables in it, but this is just beet and lemon juice, so we'll see how that tastes. Apple juice, kombucha. This is Synergy, the Honey Crisp apple flavor. This is the pineapple. 2 bags of spinach, some vegan chicken nuggets. I really love this brand. This is the brand that I use to make my vegan chicken Caesar salad. Fire. I have 2 more bottles of the apple juice, 1 English cucumber. I have my vitamins. I got the multivitamins and also the mushroom immune, which is a mixture of different mushrooms. Then I got this sweet kale salad kit, mainly for the vegetables, not the toppings, because this is what I'm going to use when I do like my lamb protein bowl for dinner sometime this week. This is another bottle of the beet juice, another bottle of the watermelon juice. We have 2 bottles of the cranberry flavored kombucha. All right, now we're gonna move on to the next set of groceries. The other store that I went to was Jewel Osco. Not sure if you're familiar with that. It's not really my go-to grocery store, but I went because they had majority of the other stuff I wanted to get, and I didn't want to have to stop by 2 other stores just to get those last few things. So I just bit the bullet and said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just go to Jewel Osco. But it worked out because I have their app and they had a lot of coupons for some deals. So I clipped them and we saved some coins. First up, I have 2 fresh cinnamon muffins. I love to get muffins from the bakery. And sometimes I get like fresh bread from there as well, depending on like what I'm cooking. We have 2 packs of the mixed vegetables, frozen mixed vegetables. I have 2 packs of turkey sausage. This is what I like to cook with my breakfast. Save the receipt because we're going to tally everything up, okay? 4 lemons for my lemon waters first thing in the morning. 3 yellow peaches because peaches are fire, but they have to be the yellow ones. Them white ones, no thank you. I got 2 packs of ribeye steak and 2 packs of lamb. And I ended up getting 1 more English cucumbers because I figure I can use 1 for like my protein bowls and the other one for my salad. I love cucumbers, so didn't want to be stingy on that. So let's tally everything up. My budget was $170. At Jewel Osco, I spent $56.86. And at Fresh Time, I spent $106.15. Booyah! Your girl stayed under budget. I spent a total of $163.01 on my grocery. I'm about to put the groceries up and then we're gonna log in and start editing these pictures.
Went solo on us tonight.
Dad, you're so funny.
Went solo on us tonight. No need looking in there for any more. What we having for dinner tonight? It won't be steak.
Oh my gosh. Today has been insane. I need to clear my energy. I don't know what the heck kind of Monday this was, but it did not go any way that I thought it would, especially for the sake of me filming this type of video, 4 a.m. morning routine. Like, it didn't align the way that I thought it would. But let's talk about it. A lot of times people are not able to stick with their routines because it's not realistic. And I'm not saying don't dream big, because I'm an advocate for dreaming big. What I'm saying is it takes baby steps to really get to that main goal. It took a while for me to adjust to the 4 a.m. wake up call. For the past like 2 months, I was struggling to wake up at that time, but I think it's because of the season, right? Like, it's summer. I had family that has visited a couple months ago, and of course, when they were here, I definitely wasn't like locked into that wake up time. And it took me a while to get back in that groove. And then I've traveled, so it's like I'm really just finding my footing again to the 4 a.m. wake up call. For the longest, I was waking up around 6 or 7 in the morning. But what I noticed is that it's so important to prioritize your rest, because me trying to wake up at 4 a.m., knowing that I didn't go to bed until 12 a.m. in the morning, it wasn't conducive for my lifestyle. As many of you know, I am a full-time entrepreneur. So for me, it is very important to instill discipline and manage my time wisely. I can't just goof off. I can't just say, oh, maybe tomorrow. I mean, I can, but it doesn't work for me. I need to have structure. A lot of you all are probably starting school again, as far as like college or high school. You're really getting back in your groove at work. Maybe you're starting a new job. Maybe you're just now embarking on the entrepreneurial lifestyle. Whatever whatever your life is about, or whatever aligns with you, having a routine is a beneficial part of being successful. It's a beneficial part in reaching your goals. It's a beneficial part in mental health. It's a beneficial part in just making sure that you continue to show up for yourself. Here are a few tips to creating a wonderful morning routine. First things first, your morning routine starts with your night routine. Getting my gym clothes out the night before is super helpful for me, because since I start my day so early, who wants to be trying to put a look together to go to the gym first thing in the morning? You know what I'm saying? And I'm the type of person that really likes to look good when I go to the gym, because when you look good, you feel good, and it helps boost my mood, my confidence, and I notice that I just work out better when I know that I look good. Okay. Another thing, your skincare routine. Take care of your skin, because if you do a nice skincare routine the night before, or just in general, you take care of your skin, then you'll wake up and you won't have to do as much first thing in the morning. You understand? I journal before bed because it helps me to release all of those extra thoughts that's just scattering all around in my brain. That way I don't go to sleep feeling restless and I don't go to sleep overthinking. I like to do a brain dump the night before and just like a nice recap of my day. What did I like? What didn't I like? Anything exciting happened? What am I looking forward to for tomorrow? That type of thing, so I can just decompress my mind. Meditate, pray, have your one-on-one with God. This is something I absolutely, what is their percentage? Okay, sorry y'all, my battery is about to die, so I'm working against the clock right now. Okay, but yes, just have your one-on-one with God. Have your one-on-one with God, and just really, go through what it is that you desire in life. What is it that you're seeking? What is it that you want help with? What is it that you want to be revealed to you? What are you manifesting? All of those things. Just have your one-on-one with God. Make your schedule for the following day the night before, because I'm telling you, from someone who's very like scheduled oriented, and let me show you what I mean. Y'all, this is my work board right here. Okay, I have my bills calendar, I have my regular calendar, I have my content strategy calendar, I have my quarterly goals over there on my whiteboard. Trust me, okay, take it from your girl. What I notice works best for me, especially as an entrepreneur, this may vary for this may vary for everyone based on, again, your lifestyle. But what I used to do is map out my entire weekly schedule, like on Sundays. And that used to work. I'm not going to say it didn't. It used to work, but I did notice that I used to feel kind of overwhelmed. And the reason why I was feeling overwhelmed is because I was looking way too far ahead. So like, say for example, I complete what I needed to do on Monday. Now I'm looking at my Google Calendar. It's like, oh my gosh, okay, tomorrow I got to do this. Wednesday I got to do this. Thursday I got to do this. Friday, it was mentally exhausting, right? So what I've allowed myself to do is wait for the element of surprise. Okay, go day by day, because as we know, tomorrow is never promised. What can I accomplish today? What am I focused on today? How can I give my all today and not think too far ahead, right? So what I like to do is, before I go to bed, I like to map out my schedule for the next day. So that means work. Maybe there's some errands I need to run. Maybe there's an appointment. Maybe there's a photo shoot, or maybe there's a coaching call I need to do, or maybe there's some like design work, some graphic work I need to do in Canva, or work on my website. Anything. I map it out the night before, because now I know, okay, this is all I want to focus on tomorrow. That way I don't overwhelm myself, and I can be very intentional with my time and just, create those like actionable steps to complete that one task. Okay? Try that out. Let me know if it works. I'm rooting for everyone that's watching this video. I'm rooting for everyone that is in the space where you just want to get your life together for the better. You want to level up for yourself, right? This is like grown woman type energy. This is boss babe energy, okay? Ain't nothing like a woman who is on top of her stuff, okay? And that is Octavia. Octavia is the type of woman who's on top of her stuff. I love to be intentional with my time. I love to be mindful with my actions, and I love to take care of myself. But I love y'all. This is going to be a new series where I'm going to be showing y'all different routines, providing different tips, because this is my lifestyle. This is what I do. This is all authentic. This is me. This is real. Okay. So comment down below if this video resonates with you. Let me know what kind of tips you have when it comes to creating routines. So thank y'all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next video. Bye.